Hello, and welcome to my probably, I would say, gonna tick off a lot of people video, but it doesn't really matter because sometimes I think the truth needs to come out. So the truth is gonna come out on this one. At least this is my truth, and this is my 47 years on the planet at this point. And so you will know from the title of this that this is about twin flames. Okay, so I've done a tiny bit of research, like a tiny bit, and I know I've discovered, and some of my own viewers have told me that yes, it comes from Plato. He's a philosopher, right? So, and you know, one of the things with philosophers and religion, a lot of it is dogma, and it's, you know, there's an attempt to push it onto the public. And I'm going to say that, you know, I know the word twin flame has been around for a while, but it's never been actively used like it is now. It is used as often as I think people take a breath of air in and out of their lungs. It is overused, is also what is often used to describe a toxic relationship, but people are drawn to it. They think that this is the end all and be all of what they need in their life. It often revolves around the runner and the chaser, and then that can flip where the chaser turns into the runner and the runner turns into the chaser. There's an awful lot of mirroring that goes on. And there's enough in it that I think, yeah, there might be some basis to it, that there is some sort of a splitting that, you know, may have occurred. For all human souls, I don't know, maybe, but I think the real important aspect of this discussion, and I'm sure it's going to go crazy in the comments, maybe not, whatever, is that, is it healthy? Does it push your spiritual growth? Does it push your growth as a human being? Does it give you happiness and satisfaction? Like, oh my gosh, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in our world that is pretty much political and religious based. And like I say, I like the word dogma. It's just, it's there to sort of, I think, imprison people's thinking and imprison people's belief system, because your belief system comes from within. If you want to really take the twin flame and say, yes, I'm after my twin flame, like, really, why? Why would you want to spend more time with you? Oh, I don't want to spend more time with me. I'm with me all the time. I don't need that. Like, really, that's not a deep soul connection. I'm just like astonished at how much twin flame crap is on the internet and YouTube. I am so tired of it. As a tarot reader, as an intuitive reader, an oracle reader, as a human being, like, it's way too much. Now, so Plato had this theory, and I have my computer in front of me, but I could look it up and give you word for word. You can do that too. I encourage you to actually, like, to do your own research instead of just believing, this person told me that it's my twin flame, and oh, twin flame shit. Just really. So, there's a couple things to know about Plato. Yeah, he came up with this twin flame idea, but, you know, it was the splitting of two souls. Will they meet again? If that happens, I'm telling you right now, it's like not gonna happen on Earth. Earth is a very low vibrational energy. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of life lessons here on Earth. There's a lot of karmic clearing here on Earth. For a theory like twin flame to run and to function and to comfort through to its fulfillment, that would need to happen in a time and space that is not Earth. Earth as a very low vibrational energy compared to what the soul level energy is. So this is not a place to even connect with your twin flame. Because if you connect with your twin flame, you're pretty much done your soul development. And I hate to tell all of you out there, this applies to me too. None of us are done our soul development yet. Not even close, not even close, right? Not even close. Some of us may be closer than others, and maybe some of us, I've done readings for some of my zodiacs, and Pisces off the top of my head, and Capricorn, some of the people that have been coming into my videos. This could be their last incarnation on Earth, and they are moving towards a new level of vibration. But, so Plato had this theory about the splitting of the soul and blah, blah, blah. So you also know that platonic relationships, that is not romantic love, comes from the word Plato, because Plato did not believe in romantic love. So that's the other thing. You have to, if you want to take something that a philosopher comes up with, you should really, and I'll say it to you, I haven't read everything on Plato. I really have no desire to, because I can just recognize as a functioning adult that has enough experience in life to know when something is toxic and something is not, that the twin flame is toxic. If you think you're in twin flame, run the other way. If it hurts, if it's pain, you're going to come out of it at some point, and you're going to find something that is better for you. It's just, I get this horrible feeling with this twin flame that it was sort of put out into the mainstream to really imprison people. It's another form of imprisonment, because if you really hold yourself to this and you really believe that this toxic relationship is meant for you, it's only going to bring more toxicity into your life, and you really will never have the opportunity to grow and have the opportunity to move towards what is meant for you, like in terms of your spiritual connections. I mean, we all have spirit guides, whether you believe that or not. I can't believe that you would be coming to a video that has something to do with twin flames and you wouldn't believe in the spiritual realm. But we all have spirit guides. We have soul contracts with people that, you know, we've interacted with in many different lifetimes, and in this lifetime, some people act as spirit guides, some souls, act as spirit guides that are not with us in this lifetime, but they have in others, and their purpose, their choice at this time is to help you in these life lessons in karmic that you go through. And when you embrace something, like even just saying the word twin flame, I immediately get a very negative energy flowing through me, which tells me immediately that it's not good. It's really not good. And so the reason I'm making this video is because, yeah, I have my own channel, and I do zodiac readings weekly for anyone who wants to come. You know, I have followers or subscribers. Sorry, my son says they're subscribers, Mom, they're not followers. Okay. So I have like my subscriber base, and then I get new ones. It just grows. It's YouTube. That's how it works. But yeah, like, I just see it so many times. I will definitely read and say, this is a beautiful, deep soulmate connection. This is a lifetime partner, whether it's friendship, romantic love. It's beautiful. But as soon as I start seeing that there's some sort of back and forth, it's coming and going, it's toxic. And it's just toxic, and please don't gravitate towards it. I think this is like my public service announcement. I don't know what to call it. I know I got on a rant in one of my videos. I think it was a live stream. And I just said, you know what, I just can't, I'm not gonna talk about twin flame. Maybe I should make a video just on that at some point. And actually a few of my subscribers have popped in my videos and said, are you gonna do that? You're gonna do that? Like, I agree with this. So I really think there needs to be more said about this, on this perspective. I would love to see, and I put the challenge out there for more readers, more intuitive tarot, empathic readers, whatever, soul journey people, to really look at this twin flame phenomena and ask yourselves, is this beneficial to the growth of humanity and to the people that I have come here, in a sense, to serve? Because that's what you do as a reader. Like, you're trying to give people clarity on situations and energy around them and how it might play out, what their spirit guides might be trying to tell them. That's what we're here to do. For me as a reader, is to try to give you clarity, to try to open your eyes to the hope and the abundance that's actually waiting for you. Maybe it's just a shift in perspective, energy levels, whatever it is. That to me is what an intuitive reader should do for you. Now, back to, yeah, like, I don't want to get back to him too much, but Plato. I mean, I haven't researched him a lot. I'm not, there's a lot of great philosophies, but philosophy is philosophy. It's kind of like religion. You can take what suits you and take what doesn't. So you know what I thought I would do? Because it's one thing for me to sit here and, just tell you how I feel on it. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some tarot cards on it, and I'm going to ask our spirit guides. I'm going to ask my spirit guides and the spirit guides of those coming to this video who need to know a message about twin flame and what twin flame really is or isn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. It's pretty toxic. When something is for you, you don't have to paddle upstream to it. You don't. It just happens. It's beautiful. It's wonderful energy. I've paddled upstream most of my life trying to do different things, work at different things. And then I opened up myself to my own abilities. And like within 4 months, I had 35,000 subscribers doing this. And that tells me I'm going downstream. I'm going down what is meant for me, and it's a beautiful journey. And I think that's what romantic love should be as well. It's going downstream to what is really meant for you instead of trying to paddle upstream towards something that's toxic. Okay, so here we go, we're shuffling. How would our spirit guides describe? So here we have, oh, that's interesting. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the question I'm asking is, how would our spirit guides describe the twin flame theory? So with this Nine of Pentacles, this person is, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is close to completion, but is not. And everything that I feel like that they've achieved already, they have to take a step back and look at it. It's sort of like this person that's in this beautiful home, beautiful car, I have everything I want, and yet I have nothing. So I think that's kind of an interesting way for spirit to describe the Nine of Pentacles. So you work away at it, you can work away at it, work away at it. Now in the deck that I'm using, this is a Shadowscape Tarot. There's tons of animals in this deck all the time with the people. This person is all alone. This person is all alone in this card, which also tells me a lot. This is how I read my cards when I do. It's part of the way. I do read traditional tarot, like I just kind of gave you the traditional way of describing the Nine of Pentacles for me. But then I look at the artwork and I look at the imagery and what it says. This person is singing their song. They're singing their song. They're putting it out there, but there's no one around to hear it. Because often with runner chaser, the person is not around to hear it. What else can our spirit guides tell us about the twin flame theory? What should our viewers know about the twin flame theory? Well, we have two hard cards here. We have the Knight of Swords and we have the Tower card. So the Knight of Swords tells me that there is very aggressive action towards something, which is often what you do feel with twin flame situation. There's this desire, this need, I need to go after this person, I need to, or they need to come after you. Like this is a very strong, the Knight of Swords is, I would say, the fastest and the swiftest in the deck in terms of taking action upon something. And this Knight, yeah. Okay, interesting imagery here. So I'm sorry if it's not focusing well enough, but throughout this deck there are hummingbirds. And the hummingbirds often depict the light, the divine, that breadcrumb in the darkness to get you out of it. And here we can see that this Knight is flying over that. This Knight is flying over the beacon of light, the clarity that would come to remove the darkness, to remove the fogginess in a situation. This Knight goes over that, right? So it does feel very much like the light, the beauty down here is missed for this aggressive, I need to go to this person now, or they need to go to me now. And then that's followed by the Tower moment. So It's a someone singing their song all by themselves, having everything but having nothing. This aggressive action, need towards my truth, your truth, this is the truth, with the Knight of Swords that just brushes right over past and bypasses the divine breadcrumb of light to give you an idea of what is meant for you, what beauty lies ahead of you. Right over it, misses it, it's gone. And then we have the Tower moment where everything just comes crashing down because it just didn't work. It just, you know, and not only did it just not work, but it's a huge loss in terms of time and emotion, personal resources to put towards a twin flame. I don't know, I'm trying to think what else I can do. Like, to me, and look what's at the bottom. Look what's at the bottom. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords card is at the bottom. That's just like, death, the end. The death, the end of something, right? It's ending, it's sweeping it out. Like, it's just horrible. Okay, so let's put those back. Let's put those back for anyone that doesn't really believe in, you know, having a connection, to be able to pull the cards and have a real connection with your spirit guides. Let's see, maybe that was just luck. Maybe that was just circumstance, right? I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to investigate soulmate and soul contract love. Soulmate and soul contract love. And I would like our spirit guides to describe for us what soulmate and soul contract love is. So here we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Do you see how this person supports its growth, its expansion, and support of one another, which is really, really beautiful too. Let's see where else this goes. Who knows? Maybe I get a repeat card. I don't know. Oh, something just flew out. Oh my gosh. The Sun. The Sun. Come on. Is this not speaking to you about twin flame? Do not call twin flame soulmate. Do not call it that. Please do not call it that. Do not mix them together. So growth and expansion, working as a group, like look at how this person lifts this person up and they lift up the ideas and their hopes. And the Sun is everything. The Sun is everything. Without the Sun, the Earth wouldn't exist. None of our planets would be doing anything in our solar system. So that this is, you know, understanding the importance of the Sun. It's wish fulfillment. It's happiness. It's beauty, love. There's no anguish in the Sun card. There's no anguish in the Sun card. There's no pain. There's no sorrow. Because the twin flame has a lot of that, right? The Tower moment is how the twin flame spread ended for us. And the Tower moment often brings pain and anguish. That is not what is meant for you when it comes to romantic love, really. Maybe it is if that's just to gain your strength and to learn something, but it's not in terms of a lifetime partner, in terms of a deeper commitment with someone, in terms of growing and developing with someone. Is there anything else that our spirit guides can tell us about soulmate love? Soulmate love. Justice. So there's balance. There's absolute balance in this relationship. There's balance within yourself when you're in this relationship. There's happiness. So balance with your mind. You are not overthinking anything or being kept up at night. There's balance in your heart. You don't have difficulty breathing or feeling anxious, or, you know, it's free flowing. It's beautiful. Balance in everything, in your intuition and how you communicate with this person. If this person is not running away from you, you are not running away from them, you are not chasing them, they're not chasing. It's just very balanced. Beautiful, balanced energy. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards out on that. And at the bottom, it's interesting, is the High Priestess card. I hope this is evidence for you that that's what this card is saying to me. Because this is manifestation, manifestation with the high priestess, but also having a connection with spirit and bringing that down and using it. And I'm feeling like this is what we're doing right now. Okay, so I am sort of in a sense using some high priestess energy to try to bring you answers about the difference between twin flame and soulmate energy. They are not the same. They are not the same. And you can feel the difference. So please don't use that term on my channel. And I encourage you to share this. Just start speaking up about twin flame shit. Just please. Let's start speaking up about it, because it's wrong. It doesn't serve anyone. It's basically put a label on toxicity. It's put an acceptable label on toxicity. And that does not help anyone. And the internet is full of it. As an intuitive reader, it's very upsetting for me to see my subscribers run towards it, hope for it over and over and over again when I do a reading. And, you know, and sometimes I do a reading and it has nothing to do with love. It's so obvious that it's about a job opportunity. It's about something, or it's just some sort of inner growth. Because I will use like a lot of oracle cards too in my readings. And that is just to talk to you about what sort of deeper growth is going on for you right now, what you need to know about. And then they'll go, oh yeah, it's all about my twin flame. I'm like, no, it's about you. This reading was about you. That's the other thing that upsets me, is because if there's something that's being given to you to help you grow and to nurture yourself and to love yourself on a deeper level, and you choose to push that away and accept toxicity, it's painful, even for me as a reader, to see that happen to people. So please don't. I hope this helped you. I mean, I really hope it did. You can rewind and look at those cards again that we pulled out for twin flame, and look at the beautiful cards that came out for soulmate, connection, soul contract, people that we move in and out of life with. So I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to say on Plato. I did read somewhere, yeah, platonic love. The dude didn't really believe in romantic love at all. For Plato, love aims at beautiful and good things because this brings happiness. Truth and wisdom are the most dependable and beautiful and the best of all good things. And this is why Plato suggests that love is not God, but rather a philosopher. So there you go. So basically the dude that has y'all onto the twin flame theory thinks that the philosophers have a much better understanding of everything than the creation of our universe, than the vibration that started everything, than the Big Bang, than all of that, right? Than the deeper spiritual energy that exists around us. So this seems to be a little bit of ego-based thinking with that for me. Anyways, so that's it. That's you know what? I'm going to pull out an energy oracle card for each of you to thank you for coming to this video and listening to my wee little rant on twin flame crap shit. And just send you off with love and hope that each one of you experiences nothing but the utmost in beauty and love and friendship in all of your relationships, and that toxicity always goes in the other direction from where you're going and where you're heading. So what can we give to our wonderful viewers that have come in to watch this video on twin flame crap? Oh, there we go. Oh, horse spirit. Freedom is yours. It's really is yours. I think this is such a perfect card to pull out right now, because this is all about being free of the dogma, and moving forward to what is yours. And we have the beautiful number 33 at the top of this card. The power that is within each one of you once you become free from suppressive, dogmatic ideas like twin flame. You will soar and you will release energy all around you that frightens those that create the dogma, okay? So this is to empower you again and to know that you have the power and the strength to move down the river towards what is really for you, what is going to open up your abilities, your love, your existence, your vibration. Okay, thank you so much for sitting through that video about twin flame crab. And may divine soulmate love and connections come to each one of you. Thank you so much. Take care and be gentle with yourselves. Bye.